"Why is my mother's photo in your mansion?" asked the black girl, and billionaire William Carter, 45, felt his legs buckle before this 10-year-old child holding a tray of homemade sweets. There was something in her eyes, a cold determination too strange for someone so young. Ava Thompson shouldn't have been there. Standing in the entrance hall of a mansion that cost more than her entire neighborhood would see in a decade. But when the gate opened, she followed the instinct growing for weeks. Her mother, Grace, was dying from advanced cancer, no money for treatment. Ava had been selling sweets on the street since she was 8, but lately she'd been searching for clues rather than just customers. The gold-framed photo showed a radiant young black woman in a white dress, smiling next to the same man now staring at her in terror. "The same woman Ava knew as Grace Thompson. Where did you get this photo?" William stammered, hands shaking. "That's my mother, Grace Thompson." "Do you know her?" Her voice was calm, controlled. William looked at the girl, then at the photo. The shape of her eyes, the line of her jaw, impossible to deny the resemblance. "Your mother. She told me she died over 10 years ago. There was an accident, a funeral." "Funny," Ava replied with sarcasm that didn't match her age. "Because she's very much alive. Well, technically alive. Cancer is taking care of that. But I'm sure someone as wealthy as you already knew that, didn't you?" "How old are you?" William asked, voice almost inaudible. 10. I'll be 11 next month." Ava smiled. "Funny how the dates match up, don't you think? If Grace was alive, if this girl was his daughter, someone had lied to him. Someone had orchestrated all of this." Ava walked through the mansion with unsettling confidence, touching expensive objects as if cataloging evidence. "Actually, I wanted to see the papers from the accident. There must be documents, police reports, death certificates." William realized he'd never seen any official documents. His mother, Victoria Carter, had taken care of everything. "Is your mother still alive?" Ava asked. "No, she died 3 years ago." "Then we can't ask her about the details, can we? You planned this. Coming here." It wasn't hard to find your address. "Public internet at the library." 3 months of research." Ava pulled out a broken phone. "Carter Enterprises, founded in 1995, estimated value $2.8 billion. Why did you research me?" "Because my mother talks in her sleep. When the pain gets too strong, she takes medicine that makes her delirious. She calls your name." "William, forgive me." So I started asking questions. "What else did she say?" "That someone threatened her. That something bad would happen to me if she didn't disappear. That she ran away pregnant because someone very powerful wanted you to believe she was dead." William's world fell apart. "Who?" "I was hoping you would tell me." "Because I'm sure you already know." William closed his eyes. Repressed memories surfaced. Victoria controlling every funeral detail, her nervousness when William asked to see the body. "My mother," he whispered. "It was my mother." Bingo! The most powerful woman in the state decides a poor girl isn't good enough for her millionaire son. Grace mysteriously disappears. You never question it because you're too devastated. "How can you be so sure?" "Because last night my mother mentioned a name, Montgomery and Associates, a law firm your mother used for delicate matters." William felt his legs buckle. It was indeed the firm his mother used. "What do you want from me, Ava?" "Justice. My mother is dying because we couldn't afford proper treatment. I've been working on the streets since I was 8. And you've lived 11 years of unnecessary grief. What if I get this information from the lawyers?" Ava smiled genuinely. "Then we'll find out exactly how many laws your mother broke to separate us. And we'll let everyone know what the Carter family is capable of." The next morning, Ava had spent the night researching. "Your mother didn't die of natural causes. Victoria Carter died in a car accident 3 years ago, alone at night on a road she never used, coming back from a meeting with Montgomery and Associates. Are you suggesting?" "I'm suggesting maybe someone decided she knew too much." William's phone rang. Dr. Richard Montgomery. "Mr. Carter, I'd like to schedule an urgent meeting. Certain situations from the past may be creating complications in the present." When he hung up, Ava was smiling. "They're nervous. Why would a law firm suddenly call after 3 years? Unless someone told them about our conversation." Ava pointed to a dark car parked across the street. "That car was there last night." "It's still there now. What do? We go to that meeting, but not alone." Ava pulled out a crumpled business card. "Do you know Samantha Torres?" William recognized the investigative journalist famous for exposing corruption. 2 hours later, Samantha Torres reviewed their documents. "Your account confirms suspicions I've been developing for years." Victoria Carter was involved in a network of blackmail that destroyed dozens of families. How many families? At least 15 documented cases in the last 20 years. Grace was just one of them. Montgomery and Associates were the legal architects. The emergency meeting at Montgomery and Associates was scheduled for 8 hours that evening. But at 7:45, the partners found Ava Thompson sitting at the head of the conference table with documents spread before her. "Good evening, gentlemen. I hope you don't mind the change of venue." Dr. Montgomery stopped in the doorway, face pale. "How did you get in here?" "Your security guards are explaining to the police why they were removing classified documents." William entered with Samantha Torres and 2 federal agents. "Gentlemen, you are officially under federal investigation for conspiracy, blackmail, forgery, and murder." "You can't prove anything," Dr. Montgomery said. Ava pressed a key on her laptop. Montgomery's voice echoed. "We need to get rid of the girl before she finds more evidence." Another recording. Victoria Carter was becoming unstable. She threatened to reveal everything. "We had no choice but to solve the problem permanently." "These recordings are illegal," Dr. Harrison protested. "Actually, they can be used." Ava showed a court order. "Obtained 3 days ago based on preliminary evidence I gave to the FBI, including bank transfers showing payments to Judge Crawford, who denied all of Grace's appeals." "How did a 10-year-old get a court order?" William asked. "Technically, Samantha got it. I just provided the evidence, including proof of 15 families destroyed in 20 years. Estimated total profit, $847 million. The girl is a minor. Her testimony is worthless," Dr. Harrison tried. "Who said it's her testimony?" Samantha interrupted. "Ava is William Carter's daughter. He has every legal right to sue. Plus, Ava contacted the other 14 victim families. They've agreed to a class action lawsuit. Damages estimated at $2.3 billion. And one more thing," William added. "This meeting is being broadcast live on Carter Enterprises' social media. 2 million views so far." As federal agents led the handcuffed lawyers away, William approached Ava. "How did a 10-year-old orchestrate all this?" Ava smiled. "I spent 10 years watching powerful people destroy lives through lies. I just applied the same tactics, but for justice." 6 months later, Grace was in full remission sitting in the Carter mansion. Ava organized letters, messages of support, scholarship offers, speaking invitations. "Harvard this time," Grace commented on another scholarship offer. William entered smiling. Carter Enterprises' stock hit an all-time high. Apparently, integrity attracts investors. Dr. Montgomery and his partners received 25-year sentences. Their assets compensated victim families. "What about the man watching us?" Ava asked. "Arrested yesterday. The last pawn in a network the FBI is dismantling." Grace looked at her daughter. "You could have just reunited us quietly, but you decided other families deserved justice too." "Injustice is like cancer," Ava replied. "If you don't treat it completely, it comes back stronger." William sat beside them. "So what's our favorite strategist's next plan?" Ava laughed. "How about just being a normal family? Maybe learn video games instead of planning federal investigations?" They laughed together, sound echoing through the mansion once cold and silent. Outside, the sun shone on the garden where Grace and William had reunited. Ava's story proved that when you combine intelligence, courage, and unwavering justice, you can bring down empires built on lies. The best revenge isn't defeating your enemies, but building something so beautiful and true that it makes returning to the shadows impossible.